Hi, this is Sharon Gui, and this video is my oral presentation of assignment 3 of SIT 708. In this video, I'm gonna talk about 5 parts. The first part is a short summary of the project goals and including other either target audience. The second part is a demonstration of the function project, and the third part is discussion of the process, how I developed this application. The fourth part is the highlight of the key features. The last part is a discussion of the major obstacles and challenges I met. And so here we begin. So a short summary. The name of this application is Art With Me. Art With Me. This application is designed for people who want to get to know and to some artworks and get to know and to some artists. Or for example, some like paintist or some photographer, and they can't get to the museum, or either the museum is too far, or either there's lockdown due to the pandemic. They have to stay at home, but this application provide a way for them to get to know some artworks, and the goal is to its final goal is to provide a very convenient way for them to watch, to listen, and to read some artworks through the mobile phones. And also, the later planning, I'm planning to develop some functions such as a comment section and also chat section, so people can leave comments on our artworks, and also they can chat to each other online. So here's a demonstration videos. So here's Android Studio using Kotlin of my app, and the first main page is Art With Me. People can use their username and password to log in. Also, they can log in as a guest. They can just use this application as a guest. And for the left side, we got like a sub page. This sub page contains 2 sub pages. One is info page and Art With Me page. This can fill any details and people who interested in. For example, I just added in some information like such as why is art is so important to our daily life, and it's also Art With Me. Also introduce some art styles such as oil painting. So this kind of test can be changed anytime when people want to introduce new things. And after click the login page, so here's a sample artwork page which introduces artwork named Starry Night, and here's some artist name and some information about this painting. And so, for example, it's oil painting, and the name is Starry Night, and the artist name is Van Gogh. And so if you then we have the artist page. The artist page introduces the artist of the artwork of the last page, and this will include a picture of the artist and also some information about the artist. Here's the main structure of my application. And the third part is a discussion of the process. So the first thing I do is market research. I have done some market research to find some similar application compared to what I'm gonna to develop. But I have tried to look to some website of the museums, the official website of the museum. But like the the website only contains some artworks in that museum, but now from other museums, and for some applications they only introduce some artworks but in a very narrow way. For example, some only got music, some only got paintings, and some only got like the sculptures of the different artists. So this application will build more, and also as layout design. So at the right part is my layout design at this moment. So it's a home page, and this page is like daily recommendation page. It will recommend some artworks to the user, and this is some links and some text about the artwork, about his picture, and also it's the artist page, which contains information of the artist. And the second part is about each user part. Each user can create a different connection, so each connection can connect some the user's favorite artworks, for example, the pictures, photograph, and songs. The user can save them in different connection folder. Then so during this development process, I developed this application, and as well as I learned it from the week 1 to week 10. I have attended every section of the Java of the Kotlin bootcamp, and I also go through some tutorial videos on YouTube about the Kotlin, and also I try to make my apps more complicated and with more function, and compared to the design one. And so further, I found it's quite hard for you, especially for beginners, to develop this app, and especially for some functions, such as to connect to database or connect to some outsource applications. For example, the Google Maps, and we can like allow users to check the museum or some artworks nearby, or check the other users nearby, so you can make friends, something like that. And also, so highlight of the key features. I think the key features of my application is like it's not only just introduce artworks to the user, but also this application can provide the ways people can communicate to each other, especially for this special time. And some people stayed at home due to the pandemic or due to some lockdown, and people can communicate with each other on something they like and something they're interested in for these artworks. And also, although this function is still in development, so I haven't done this part, but it's still in progress. But I think it's a key features compared to the other competitor and to other official website of the museums. And the major obstacles and the challenges. So the first one is coding skills, because I never coded in Kotlin in the Android Studio before. So I developed this one, and from the week 4 developed this app, and also I learned from week 1, and I do these two things together. And the second one is connect to outsource functions, because the connect to outsource functions is another problems I met. And so, for example, I would like to connect to some functions such as if user like the artwork, and he or she want to share the artwork with our friends through Facebook or through Instagram or through some social software. This is a problem at this moment. And a third one is like more complex functions. I would like to develop some functions can make this application more convenient for users. And the fourth one is database connection. I would like to connect this application to a proper database, and this one can achieve the function that users can create a folder and store all the artworks they like, and for each connection, so they can check. So for sometimes if they want to recheck some artworks they like, they can just go into the folder they liked. So this is a function of the challenges I made, and I'm planning to deal with this challenge by connect to MongoDB database. And here's the end of the oral presentation video. Thank you for watching here.